All right, here we go. 3A.3, part A, finding exact trig values in geometry. Okay. So in this part of our lesson, we're going to talk about, what if my ordered pair does not fall on the unit circle? Oh no, what do I do? Okay. That's what we do. We do not cry. We use our big brains and we solve our problems. Okay. What it comes back to is basically Pythagorean theorem. Okay. We're going to come back to Pythagorean theorem. So example number 1, it says that your terminal side, this guy right here, ends at the point -5, 3. So our terminal side contains the point -5, 3. Okay. Find exact values of sine and cosine. And we're just going to do tangent also. Exact value means what? No what? No decimals. Fractions are exact, not decimals. Okay. We will be using the radicals, leaving it in radical form. Okay. If I'm right here, we're going to think about it as a triangle is the best way to think about it. Okay. So if I'm at -5, 3, that means that I went 5 units to the left, right? And 3 units up. When I think about it like that, what did I just create? A right triangle, correct? Okay. And my radius of this is going to be the what of the triangle? Starts with H. Hypotenuse. There we go. I knew y'all had it in there. Okay. So with this in mind, we know that x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Do we see that? Okay. We know that sine of an angle is going to equal x over, that's not an x. I knew that. So the sine of our angle is going to be our opposite over our r, right? So therefore it's our y over our r. The cosine of the angle is our adjacent over our r, and our adjacent is our x value. And the tangent of our angle is going to be y over x. No, it's never from the right angle. It's always from your angle, your central angle.
Wait, what do you mean your central?
Okay. So can I use math to find my r and then answer all of these? Yes, because we're geniuses. So here we go. We're going to plug in our x. What is our x? -5 squared. Plus our y. Our y is 3 squared. Still with me? So we have 25 plus 9 equals r squared. Plus 25 plus 9. 34 equals r squared. So what does r equal? R equals the square root of 34. 34 is made up of 17 and 2. 17 and 2 are prime numbers. Can I do anything with them? No. So that is my r. Can I now identify sine, cosine, and tangent? I surely can because I have my x, my y, and my r. So what is the sine of this angle? 3 over the square root of 34. I'll make you ratify in a minute. I just want to make sure we can do -5 over square root of 34 and 3 over -5. Yes, that's the most basic of it. How do we feel about getting it done? Good? All right. This would only give you partial credit. Can someone tell me why it would only give me partial credit? Can't have a radical in the denominator, so we would have to ratify that, right? And that's what we did yesterday. We talked about ratifying. That means I'm multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the radical. Yes? Yes. So I'm going to write down here what my sine would actually be. So the sine of theta would be 3 square root of 34 over 34. The cosine of theta would equal -5 square root of 34 over 34. That would give you full credit. These would give you partial. These would give you full. No, it says no decimals. Exact values on. All right. How do we feel about finding the exact using geometry? Doable? Definitely doable. We see where it's going. Acceptable situation here. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right. What if we're going to go backwards now? So this, they gave us the ordered pair. On this one, they did not give us the ordered pair, and it wants us to find the angle. All right, so going backwards, it says your sine theta equals 5/6. So we know that sine theta equals 5/6. We know that sine is what's the ratio between our letters with sine? Sine is y/r. So we know our y value and we know our r value. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm.
What's like the title of that?
Using trig ratios to find the others. Okay, so we need, in order to find cosine and tangent, we need to know what? Our x, okay? So we know that our radius, so we know we've gone up 5 and we've gone out 6, but we don't know how much over we've gone. Does that make sense? So we do not know our note, but we know our, and there we go. How do I solve for x? What am I doing? I'm going to subtract and then do what? Take the square root. So x equals 36 minus 25, and it's the square root of that. So x equals what? 11, right? 36 minus 25 is 11. All of that. You're not at all. All right. Can I find cosine now? So cosine theta is x over r. What's our x? Over 6. So smart.
But we can't have x for a tangent.
For tangent, we're going to have to do what? We're going to have to ratify. Exactly. All right. Tangent is y over, what's our y? 5. And what is our x? And how do I ratify that? Perfect. So we get 5 square root of 11 over 11. So my little sketch of this is I know it goes out 11 and it goes up 5 and the radius is 6. So that would be my angle. My theta.
Wait, so it's the cosine
Yes. All right. Are you ready to try it? I'm being nice to you. You're in quadrant 3. In quadrant 3, what do you know about your x's and y's? They both have to be negative. So even though this says tan theta equals 4/7, it's a -4 and a -7. Good job. So you're starting off with information that tan theta equals -4 over -7. Why is that again? Because I'm in what quadrant? So we've gone over 7. So we went -7 and we went down 4. You're in your third quadrant. So that's where my terminal side is at. All right. Find my sine and cosine. And this will be our stopping point.
So whenever we put in cosine, do we take away, like, why did they take away the?
Because they simplified. Because a negative divided by negative makes a positive.
So, but when we write sine,
You're going to put the signs where they go. Exactly. Is this terrible?
No, I actually like this.
Yeah.
Is that?
You just want it.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, I know.
I will work on seeing if someone can connect one of my computers to a printer, since my printer has decided to be a hater. And stop working.
Difference between pan and not.
Oh, that's a All right, ready to check? The bell's gonna ring here in a minute and a half. All right, what did y'all get for my R? R equals square root of 65, good job. So therefore, sine of theta equals -4 over, which equals what? Oh, that got real weird right there. We're just gonna go with it for the sake of time. Cosine theta equal? Perfect. Y'all are so smart. Yeah. Because you know you were hungry today. I need to go to sleep. Oh, man.